Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Mindful Out with Sai. I'm here and today we're talking about episode 8, which is all about reasons. Okay? I thought it was really important to think about the reasons why we do the things we do. Whether it's about justifying things, whether it's about just taking a step back and really thinking, okay, well, why do I do this? So, why do I do the Mindful Out with Sai? Because people ask me, like, you teach maths, you are doing this art thing. How do the two come together? And I think really and truly, for me, I found that I performed better. I was a better leader. I was a better teacher. I was a better wife. I was a better mother. I was a better so many different things when I decided to look after myself. And I had various ways of doing this. So there was yoga, there was meditation, and there's still parts of my life, but art was really the area that I just stuck to. And I'd always been curious. So from a maths perspective, I always walk around the place and I'm thinking about the patterns and the numbers. I'm always thinking from that kind of, oh, that's pretty, that's got 12 sides, oh, where did they get that, oh, it's symmetrical, and that kind of thing. So that's always been a part of who I am. And it just so happened that I picked up a pen one day, and it was like drinking. It just felt so natural, and that's just how I started to feel at peace. So I would say, if in doubt, draw it out. So I would just get a pen, and then it ended up being a book, and then I started to look at various pens and get really into it, and it just started to become the way that I started to stress relief. One of the things that I really enjoy while I'm doing drawing is problem solving. I think it's great just to sit back and think, okay, if you've got a problem, pick up a pen, draw, because in that process of creativity, you can actually solve your problems. Ideas will come to you. You will just, even if it's just getting away from something that's been bothering you for a while, what tends to happen is once you pick up the pen, you start to draw and things, it'll all work its way out. And if not, you've just had 45 minutes away from that thing you've been trying to figure out and tear your hair out with. So what I thought would be a good idea to do this month is a bit of a challenge. So what does that look like? Well, it's the 16 dot challenge. I love the number 16. Digits add up to 7. But it's also a square number, so it means that we can work with a square. So all you need to do for this challenge is, I'm going to do it on a post-it for you and with a pen, and that is draw 16 dots in a square shape, and try and make them all about the same distance away from each other. So I'll just do it with you right now. So I'm going to I do them in rows of 4. So that's the first row. Second, third, and fourth. Now it doesn't have to be, obviously these aren't all the distance, that's quite small, but you're trying to get those 16 dots in there, and one of these a day. Okay, so one of these 16 dots a day, and just see what you can produce in that time. So you've got these dots, you can go for something simple. So you could do square, okay, just joining them together, and then decide to just create some diagonals, okay. You could go a bit more intricate and actually do them the other way. Okay, rulers are optional. You do not have to feel like you have to use all the equipment, and don't feel like you have to buy yourself a special book or anything. You can just do it on a random piece of paper. Obviously today's date would be 1st to the 6th 20, because we're doing it as a June challenge, and then you can obviously go even further. You could make it a bit more detailed if you want to, so you've got options. Okay, and I would just fill that in, and don't forget to sign your work. It's something that you can say, I did it with. Okay, so that would be Thursday. So the next day you do the same thing again, 16 dots, what can you produce? And of course, you can decide to do it small and a post-it. You could do it much larger version. So in the video that I've just completed, you'll see I did a larger version of it. And then this one was another one, but I tried to make it so the pattern kind of weaved into each other, whereas this one's, they're all quite separate. So again, with those 16 dots. If you have a book, so my sister bought me this wonderful book, which has dots in it, then you can decide to different size dots. So I'd love to see what you come up with. So if you do take part in the challenge, then please post them on Instagram under Mindful Art with Sai, and I'd love to take a look at them and see what you guys are producing. I'm going to be posting them daily as well, so you can see what I've been up to. And just obviously it's an opportunity for you to spend 30 seconds to, you know, an hour, depending on how intricate you want it to be, but it's that opportunity to sit down and have a moment.